So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Man, it's beautiful here in Central Florida for another couple of weeks, and it's going to get hot. But right now, man, if you got some time, come on down. It's gorgeous here today. Well, I want to share with you something. I was working on a project today in my own little time, something I wanted to do, and I thought, well, let me share this with you. Some success mindset tips. If you really use them properly, you can turn them into affirmations. Some simple stuff that were really, I think you can use today, actually, every single one of them, all 5 of them. Use them all day long if you want to, and use them every single day. So I thought I would share that with you. You're going to get a lot from this, I promise you. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com. Every single day, life begins when you move. Life gets in the way. So what do we do? Well, we'll talk about some of that today, but we stand up, take a step, and repeat. We go for it. That's what the show is all about. A little Scott Logic. I am the purveyor of Scott Logic, which is my version of common sense. Essentially, I look at the world that's all upside down and bonkers and backwards, and I said, no, well, this is how it's supposed to be, which is usually the way you think anyway. If we got together and we're having a conversation, having a cup of coffee, chatting about stuff, we would agree. We would agree. We'd have the same common sense, but the world will look bonkers around us, and that's okay. So the show's filled with plenty of my logic and your logic and a bunch of cool stuff. It's going to be a fun show today. I really enjoyed working on this project today, so I want to share it with you just a bit. It's a very small part of what I'm doing. Can't tell you what it is, but maybe someday. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Can I share a celebration with you? A little celebration today, a little bit of a win for all you folks who maybe have let yourself get a little frumpy. Like me, I let myself get a little bit overweight, and I hadn't worked out for a while. A gym was not the place that I wanted to be. And yet I like being at the gym. I had, over the years, had built a lot of muscle. I was doing pretty well. And so back in November, I headed back to the gym, and I been consistent. I've lost 30 pounds. I packed on a bunch of muscle. All that muscle memory came back. I'm strutting. I'm looking pretty good. Today, here, this was so cool. This was so awesome. I'm walking past this strapping young, like 21-year-old. He was young. I'm looking at the machine he's on, thinking, I want that. He said, dude, want to work in? Looks like you can do this weight. And I'm thinking, I'm a dude. And he thinks I'm strong. I'm old as his dad, at least. Yeah. Listen, I just want to share that with you because it's not a big deal. You show up at the gym 7 days a week for 3 months. It's nice to get invited to the party, right? It's awesome. Okay, so project today. Why share that? Why not? Half of what I share on this show, I have no idea why I share, but that's what I do. So some success mindset tips. I was working on a project today. I wanted to come up with a couple of things, actually a whole bunch of them, which is kind of what I do. Keep you motivated, keep you inspired, keep your mindset in the right place. Something you maybe can use today as you went through your day if you have a couple of minutes. And honestly, there should be 5 podcasts. But you know me, I over-deliver. I'm going to give you 5 podcasts in the time span of 1 podcast. And gosh, people look at me and they say, how do you do that? I said, it's just a gift from God. That's all there is to it. Let's go. Remind yourself of your greatness. You've heard that before, I bet, but do you do it every single day? Who or what are you most grateful for having in your life? Thought about that? If you remind yourself of the gratefulness that you have, because I have a lot of clients who don't do that. They say, I'm really grateful, Scott, but sometimes I say, well, are you grateful or not? So remind yourself of your gratefulness. Sometime today, I want you to pause, close your eyes if you want to, and make up your mind to fill your mind with the people and things that make your life good. Just take a few minutes. It doesn't take long. You can take 30 seconds. A pause. When you get to a parking lot someplace, put the car in park and just close your eyes and pause. You'll be happier. When you remind yourself why you are grateful, it makes you unstoppable. And it makes life a lot more fun too. Okay, next thing that was on my mind this morning. Your actions reveal your purpose. What will make you feel like you are living your true self today? When you're going about your actions, what's going to make you feel like you're living your true self? My guess is about 95% of what you're doing is not. It could be more, but you got to think about it. You've got to make sure it happens. So here's an idea. Hidden somewhere on your to-do list are 3 items that will move you closer to who you are. What are they? It's probably not picking up the dry cleaning. And if there's nothing on that list that makes you feel like who you are, you might want to add something to it. Fulfilling actions means that you are living a life of purpose. That's it. So the more you can be satisfied with the actions you take every single day, the more you're going to be right in purpose. In fact, you probably won't even question your purpose. You won't. Oh, what's that? You don't know your purpose? Well, you know my answer to that. It's freeing for so many people. If you don't know your purpose is to find your purpose. Wait a second. So if I don't know, it's okay. I just get out of bed and look for it? Don't freak out. Just go on a search. You'll find it that way. It's not some magical thing that's hidden from you. It's when you finally just become who you are, just kind of go about your day doing the things that are on your mind, like looking for your purpose. That's when it happens. Strategize their feelings in advance. You hear me say on Fridays, how do you want to feel? You may have heard me talk about how do you want to feel strategy sessions. I do this often for myself and my clients. Powerful thing. You can make somebody feel great today, right? Who's that going to be? You're going to meet lots of people today, likely. Some random, some you know. You have some interactions probably coming up today with somebody. How are you going to make them feel? Take a minute and review the people that you're going to interact with today and think, how do I want to make them feel? When you make them feel good, you're going to feel good. Or empowered or whatever you want to make them feel. When you make them feel sad and you feel good about that, something's wrong. Rethink that, okay? Okay, so a big question I love all the time. What can I do? So you can do this today. I told you this is 5 podcasts. You can use these all day long if you want to. Choose a challenge that has you stuck and simply ask the question, what can I do? It doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how lost you are. It doesn't matter how stuck you've been, how in neutral, as they say, you've been for a long time. It makes no difference. Throw your hands up in the air, give up, and say, okay, what can I do? That's it. And it's kind of amazing when you let that go, when you just say, what can I do? Something is going to come to mind. You might not like it. You may love it, but something's going to come to mind. So the challenge for you is to, list 3 challenges that might have you stuck. I'm sure you got a few. Just think about it for a moment today. What can you do about them? Then the magic happens if you go do it. That's all there is to it. Nothing can stop you when you ask what you can do. Okay, final thought for today before I go way too long. I did extend the shows just a couple of minutes because I was, it's kind of restricting myself to 9 minutes and thought, I'm feeling like I just want to grow a little bit more than that. So let's expand it a bit. I actually have 8 of these. Maybe I'll share them with you tomorrow. Hold space for your dreams. Holding space for your dreams is what I call it. I do it all the time. And it's a big, big, big issue in the busy life we live in today, this agenda-driven world that we're in, all the social media. I was sitting at a stoplight the other day, and I saw a whole car full of people, every single one on their phone, just scrolling Facebook. I was thinking, oh, my God. I'd rather look out the window and dream. So it's busy. I know you're going to be busy today. But what space are you holding for yourself? Are you? I know you got space for work and the kids and all that stuff, but what space do you have for you and your dreams? So the space between your appointments today, the time that you know you have committed, that belongs to you. It does. It doesn't belong to anybody else. Stop giving it away. So if you have space between something today, how will you use it to make your dreams come true? When you hold space for your dreams, they do come true. Always. Yeah, because you're in the moment doing it. Okay. All right. No, they don't, Scott. I've held space before. Nothing happened. My dreams did not come true just because I made space. I did. Nothing happened. Well, my guess is you didn't step into it. My guess is you just kind of wasted it. You held space for yourself and you watched Netflix instead. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Whatever your dreams are, assuming you know what they are, assuming what you want to work on, a little bit what I did today, I made some space to work on what I'm working on for you right now. And yeah, it's kind of my job, but I'm actually excited to share this stuff with you today because I know it's powerful for so many people around the world. Hold space for yourself. It is the most important thing that you can do for yourself. Can you make these affirmations? When I remind myself of why I am grateful, it makes me unstoppable. When I focus on actions that are fulfilling, that means I'm living my purpose. When I make other people feel good, I feel great. Nothing can stop me when I ask what I can do. And when I hold space for my dreams always come true. On the fly affirmation time. Look at that. I know the skill. I was born with it. I think my mom gave it to me, but it just kind of works. The mouth works in mysterious ways. Sometimes not so great, but today pretty good. All right, so pay attention to that today. This is literally, if you want to have a good time, if you're one of my premium members, you will get the daily nugget email today that will have this all listed for you. And if I were you, I'd cut it out and put it on the wall and use it. It's powerful stuff. If you're not, you can be. Just go to motivationtomove.com. Become one. Okay, coming up tomorrow. It's going to be amazing because you know why? I am floating. I am free this week. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm going with the flow. That means I have no idea what's happening tomorrow. And when I feel like that, it's always different, always exciting, and always very useful. You have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost.